clamping.
What is your definition of bougie? Because I feel as though we have different
pillows
definitions
and,
for bougie.
excess and blankets.
Pillows, that's considered bougie now.
Oh yeah.
That's how A's transferred, right? Through flies?
It is, yeah, gay flies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you think they ever met? Do you think the Queen and Betty White ever met?
They were so old. They had to be part of an old people's club, right?
Yeah, they had to have met at some point, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back to Paradise on Earth. I, as always, am still Joseph.
The hostess with the mostest.
That, of course, as always, is still Liam.
Birch Bear Mountaineer, not in uniform.
Not in uniform. Not
in a different uniform.
Get up. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we are back at it once again. As always, as we've been known to do.
No doubt.
The Paradizo boys back at it again. We missed, Monday and Thursday, I think? Did we have an episode on Thursday? Yeah, I don't think we did.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah. I missed them completely. I didn't even know that there wasn't any. But
well, yeah, we just we skipped over them. I had a tragedy in the family, but we're back at it, recording more episodes. And Leah, we did film an episode, but it was only 15 minutes long.
Exactly. Yeah. So figured we'd make up.
Yeah. Liam, do you want to fill us in on your camping trip you went on this weekend?
Oh, shit. Okay, so it was a doozy. The whole thing was fucking cursed.
Yeah. Liam is known for taking extreme and dangerous camping trips and ridiculous.
Well, this one was supposed to be like all like bougie and like clam camping. Clamping.
What is your definition of bougie? Because I feel as though we have different
pillows
definitions for bougie.
and excess and blankets.
Pillows, that's considered bougie now.
Oh yeah. But no. So my girlfriend and I, we went on this camping trip, right? We were going to go up to the Drummond Island because it's one of my favorite spots, right? And I love it,
right?
Because there are like no bugs, it's beautiful and it's right on the beach.
Okay.
All this and that. But right off the bat, on the way up, my car fucking dies near Gaylord.
Yeah.
And
ironic.
Yeah. those Gaylords, just taking down my car.
Ooh,
gotta love them. But it crapped out. I thought there was something fucky going on with it on the drive up, and we stopped at Seashell City.
Seashell City.
Yes, Seashell City, which is a store near Gaylord. Gaylord or Grayling? I'm pretty sure it's Gaylord.
I don't know why you're asking me. I have no idea of anything outside of this area, Liam.
But yeah, no. Parked. Went inside, checked the place out, came back out, car didn't start. I was like, oh, fuck.
Nice.
Got a jump start. We didn't have any jumper cables. So, nice couple and their son helped us out.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever jumped a car before?
I've jumped multiple cars before.
Look at you.
Yeah. Did you remember, we won't name from where, but Milan's car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did that a little incorrectly because, sparks fly everywhere. I did
okay.
that. But yeah. Anyway, this time around, got a jump started. It took some work. It wasn't. Okay. It was really tough to jump start.
Yeah.
But it happened, and we looked up the nearest automotive shop, and we started driving there. And we were considering at that point just fucking sending it to Drummond. But that would have been a horrible that's kind of what my girlfriend wanted to do. She I know. My girlfriend's friend also wanted to have us come and drive back to where her friend lives, and we wouldn't have made it. But it was my girlfriend's idea to stop at Seashell City. So
your car had broken down, and she wanted to keep driving in it.
Yes.
Okay. Nice to get that clear.
Oh yeah. But she did save us by stopping at Seashell City, because if we didn't, then we would have just kept on fucking going, and then when we turned the car off, it would have been fucking done.
Right.
But we would have been out in the middle of the woods. But anyway, we got to the automotive shop. We crawled in. The car was stalling out at that point, chugging along at 3, 4, 5 miles an hour, and it was still running barely. It was like cluck cluck cluck, shaking the whole car. And then the automotive guy was really impressed that the car didn't stop running.
Look at you.
And,
you did something right.
I know, right?
You somehow didn't fuck up the car as much as it should have been fucked up.
Oh yeah. I'll take it. Yeah, but that's kind of like the way everything's been on this trip, right? Everything got fucked up and kept getting fucked up, but not to the point of like really bad fuck up, right? Like where it could have been much worse in each individual situation.
Okay, I see.
Oh yeah, and yeah. So her friend picked us up. The guy originally said like, "Oh, it's gonna take like a week."
Yeah.
But he fixed it by the next day.
Look at that.
Yeah, we were good. But her friend picked us on up and dropped us off at another campsite in the area.
Right.
So still in the Lower Peninsula. And we had no car. We were just chilling there. And then it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice there. I was emotionally exhausted. I was like, "Oh fuck, I got to deal with this." My financial stability isn't exactly 100% intact currently.
Right.
But yeah, got it done. And the park ranger rolled up in the morning after we'd stayed that night in that campground. And we hadn't paid. We had no cash. And we had no way of going to get cash. And he wrote us a citation just for however much. It was $20 for the night, basically, that we didn't pay for.
Okay.
He could have wrote us a bigger citation, but he didn't. So we got a little fucked, but not big fucked.
I've never gone camping before, so I was unaware of the fact that you have to pay to go camping.
Yeah. So that's why I like going to my spots, right?
Yeah.
Because they're out in the woods. You don't need to pay.
Yeah. You don't have to pay anyone because you're just in the wilderness by yourself.
Yeah. As long as you have a recreation pass,
like
you're good. You can camp wherever the fuck you want in those national forests and stuff.
Okay.
So that happened. We got picked on up, got my car back, and it was running great. So we booked it on up to Drummond Island.
Look at that.
And then on the way into Drummond Island, it was pitch black. It was dark by the time we got there.
Right.
And my bumper got shooken off.
Do you not have a bumper now?
Well, so I do. I reattached it with rope.
Look at you.
It's what's hanging on there with
regular
rope right
MacGyver.
Oh, you know me.
Figuring out how to tie ropes and shit to his car.
Hey, those sailor knots and stuff. I don't know how to tie sailor knots, but fuck. We got on up there, reattached the bumper. Because the trails are really rough, right? They just fucking snapped the little binding to the bumper.
Okay.
That night was nice. We woke on up. It was beautiful in the morning. It was a good temperature. Got out on the lake on the kayak, and then the flies. The flies started hitting.
Did they give you AIDS?
They very well may have.
I gotta get checked. That's how AIDS transfers, right? Through flies.
It is, gay flies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, homosexual flies. Fucking hell.
I thought it was just flies at Magic Johnson's house. Yeah.
Well, that's how they originated originally.
Right. From Magic Johnson's house.
Yeah. Fucking hell. And now just all the flies, all the gay flies in the world. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah. But because Magic Johnson was gay.
Is that true?
Yeah. That's how we got AIDS.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking hell. But beautiful morning. Flies started hitting, and it was kind of at first like these flies are kind of annoying, but they'll go away.
Okay.
But then they just didn't stop, and they kept getting worse and worse and swarming us when we were outside and in the car. They just got into the car, and they were fucking everywhere, and we were miserable.
What did you think on a hot summer day?
Well, that's
on
the
a lake. There's not going to be flies.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like every time I've gone to Drummond, like that's why I love it. Because the bugs are so minimal. I didn't get bit by one mosquito, right?
Okay.
Like there are no mosquitoes.
Okay.
Like no other like annoying ass bugs, like ever, including flies, except for this time.
Okay.
And we got absolutely fucked with that. And we were like, okay, if the flies are still bad by tomorrow, we're gonna fucking leave. And they were. My girlfriend, like we got fully dressed, right?
Yeah.
Because we were tired of getting bit. And she had those Converse shoes with the little holes in the side, right?
Oh.
There were so many of them, like they were just trying to burrow into the sides of the shoes. Yeah.
Look at that. Those clever little bugs.
They were just nonstop. And but that black baseball hat that I have?
Yeah.
I want to put a little patch on it that says Fly Crusader or something like that, because we use that to smack the flies in the Hummer.
Look at you.
Oh yeah.
Being all, I don't know what you're being.
Being all fly genocide.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, guy, we ended up booking on out after the second night.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. We stayed at a hotel west of St. Ignace, motel. It was cool. It was cool. I feel like a bunch of little other inconveniences happened here and there. I'm trying to remember, but my vent on my Hummer that broke. That was cool, but that was a very minor inconvenience. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after
and
that,
AIDS, and you guys got AIDS.
Yep.
That was another inconvenience.
We did get crabs though.
Oh, yeah. That was the goal.
That was the goal, and we missed it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know what, Joseph? I gotta take you camping with me sometime so we can get crabs and AIDS from the flies.
No. Yeah. We don't have to do that.
Oh, you'll come around.
Oh,
yeah. Fucking hell. I mean, it's really just an homage to Magic Johnson.
Liam, you continually, every time you have a drink on this podcast, you pick it up and then put it up to your mouth, and then you never drink from it. I think every podcast I've seen you do that.
I don't know what the hell it is. I think my brain gets caught up, right? Like I go to, because I'm thirsty, and then I go, want to keep talking, so I'm like, no. I put it down. Fucking hell. But, yeah, we booked it on out of there, got the motel, went visited Mackinac City.
Okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, got some fudge.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Put another bumper sticker on the car. We're good there, and then we headed on home and spent the night back near Detroit.
Nice.
And then I dropped my girlfriend off, and we were good to go. But my coffee maker broke. Rest in peace. Yeah,
poor guy.
Sad
that
times.
Expensive coffee maker, drip coffee maker that you
that hippie that what's the word? Fucking hell. Not hippie.
Trippy.
No, not trippy either, but hipster.
Okay.
Yeah, the hipster coffee maker. Oh yeah, rest in peace. Shattered. Go on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, did you bring it on the trip?
I did.
You brought a coffee maker on the trip?
I always do.
Is that what people do? Do they bring coffee makers on camping trips?
Sometimes they'll bring just like a coffee pot, and then they'll just make some coffee that way.
Really?
But I wanted to make it the bougie way.
How did it break? Did you?
It just smashed in the car. But yeah.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
Was it just out, or did you have it in a box? Or
there are these little side compartments in the back of the Hummer.
Okay.
And we hit a bump, and it just flew out. And it survived all of the really heavy off-roading.
Yeah.
But not that one bump. It hit just right. Alas.
Is it glass?
It is. So everybody thinks it's a bong.
So you have now glass shards all over your car?
Yes. I cleaned it up.
Okay.
I was thinking about keeping it, for the ghetto look, but I decided against it.
Goodness, Leo. No part of you always telling me you want me to go camping. No part of what you just told me makes me want to go camping with you, Leo.
Well, see, that's what makes it so fantastic, right? Like every experience camping is just a shit show.
Like, why would I want to do that?
Oh goddamn! It's part of embracing the suck.
The suck?
The suck, yeah, you gotta embrace. Have you ever heard that term?
Embrace the suck.
Embrace the suck, yeah. Have you heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
Well, you know what? It's a term.
What they say? If you can't succeed unless you suck first.
Exactly. Yeah. Or when in doubt, suck the suck.
What?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Who's they?
They. Yeah. The overheads, the big boys, the head honchos. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The experts at sucking.
Yeah, exactly. The whores.
Yeah, the whores.
Goddamn.
Well, Liam, that sounded like a horrible trip. I have no inclination to want to go camping with you after hearing that.
Yeah. It was something.
Did you have your gun?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. No bear.
No bear.
Nothing like that. No delinquents.
No delinquents. You didn't think to just kill yourself on the trip?
I did.
Yeah.
I put it in my mouth a couple times, but
it's those gag reflexes they always get you.
God damn, it made me miss. Right in there. Shot the roof of my car up. We're gonna get canceled. Goddamn. But yeah. Oh, guys. So what did you do besides endure a family tragedy while I was gone?
Just went to a funeral.
Hey, rest in peace.
That was it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. pretty badass.
I live life on the edge, Liam. Except not like you. I live life on a different edge than you do.
No doubt. You live life on the Chaldean edge.
You live life on an edge where, like, you're probably going to die soon. And then I live life on an edge where, it's a stable ledge, you know.
Hey,
I have a rope, like, tied to me.
Hey, there you go. I got you. Yeah,
what do they call it? A bungee cord?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you get to have fun when you go off the ledge.
Right.
You know, yeah, exactly.
And I get to do fun tricks and spins.
Exactly.
Have you ever done a fun trick or a spin, Liam?
You know, I tried doing a fun trick and a spin on a ski slope one time, but I tried doing a flip because my friend convinced me to give it a shot. I'd gotten pretty good at skiing, and I'd never done a flip. So I was like, fuck it. You know?
Was this a front flip or a back flip?
This was a back flip.
Okay.
And yeah, I fucked it up. I fucked it up pretty bad, and I haven't tried that again. I don't even think I've gone skiing since then.
Really?
Yeah.
It was that scarring?
I didn't even go skiing last winter. I just, yeah.
Do you normally go skiing every winter?
I used to. I used to go skiing a lot. Oh, you're getting a call from a random number. Rest in peace.
I don't know who this is, so I'm not going to answer.
Ignored. But
it says Troy, Michigan, but that could be a lot of people.
It could. You know what? It could.
We're in Troy, Michigan right now, famously.
This is true. You know what's really weird? I kept getting calls from T-Mobile, right?
Yeah.
And I kept getting voicemails directly after.
Right.
But they kept being voicemails saying like, "Hi, this is so-and-so from the tax debt and financial settlement services."
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, that ain't T-Mobile. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's just the different part of T-Mobile.
Exactly. But yeah, no, guy. No more skiing for me as of late. Snowboarding. I've become a bigger boy, so now falling while snowboarding hurts.
Okay.
Hurts more.
When's the last time you went snowboarding?
Probably 2 winters ago. So not this last winter, but the winter before.
Really? I don't remember you going snowboarding.
I may not have. Let me see.
Unless you did and you just didn't tell me about it.
No. Because, you know what? The last time I went skiing was probably in like fucking 2020. Is that... So this was...
Beginning of 2020 or end of 2020?
Like the winter of. So like any point. Because like most winters, right? Like yeah. I'll go skiing and snowboarding all winter. But yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that would be the end of 2020 then. Because it would, because that would be 2019, 2020. I remember because I went with my friend at the time and my ex. I'm pretty sure that was the last time.
Tracks.
I'm pretty sure. Or wait, no, it wasn't my ex, but I still did go with my friend and 2 other people.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Giving up on it. Sad times.
They left a voicemail. Let's see if it gives any hint as to who.
Maybe.
Oh, it's...
.com.
It's the storage place that we're at right now. They just called me.
Oh, goddamn. They're talking about us.
They are.
Oh, shit. They know what we're up to.
Possibly. You know what? Let's pause the podcast real quick, and I'll run down there and see what they want.
Hey, sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I had to go move the car real quick, but we're back in business. We're talking about whatever we were talking about.
I don't know what we were talking about. I know we were talking about camping and skiing and snowboarding. And all that stuff. I don't know. Joseph, what was the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
The most dangerous thing I've ever done?
Yes.
I'd say my existence in and of itself is pretty dangerous.
That is pretty spooky stuff.
I live life on the edge, just not the same edge as you. You know.
No doubt. Your mere existence is edgy.
Listen, Liam. I cause fear in the hearts of millions.
You really do. You give that Chaldean stare. Here, go ahead. Look right at the camera right there. Yeah. All right, we can't do it for too long. We're going to scare the audience. But
we might scare them away.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly a couple weeks ago?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was talking about how I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rest
well,
in
I
peace.
rewatched it the other day.
Oh yeah.
And it turns out it is pretty good.
Hey, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, God damn. What changed your mind? What was the original opinion, and then what's now the current
The
opinion?
original opinion was that I had to do it for school, and I don't like doing things for school, and so I was like bored and
Gotcha, yeah.
tired and uninterested. But then when I did it on my own, I was like, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's how I felt with books and shit.
Yeah.
And reading and stuff.
Do you read?
Not really.
What's the last book you read?
Probably what was it? Not Into the Wild, but Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart.
Yeah, Wild at Heart. I still got to finish. Was it?
That could describe you.
Oh, shucks.
Wild at Heart.
No. I do like that book, but you know, I still have to finish the Divine Comedy.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, Joseph had gifted me.
I got you that book like 2 years ago.
Indeed.
You
Oh,
promised
goddamn.
me you were going to finish it.
I always read it on a camping trip, but it's like what 13th century poetry.
So? You didn't read it in high school?
It's good. I remember reading like parts of it, but like I never read it like officially. I never read the whole thing. You know.
Yeah, because we had to read it in high school.
Okay, gotcha.
But also, you were in and out of high school, so who knows?
Yeah. What year did you have to read that? Yeah.
Either junior or senior year, I think we read it.
Okay, I mean junior, senior year, I was all
right
in and out.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. Most of the time I'm all fucked up and drunk on a beach.
And that's the best way to read a book is when you're fucked up and drunk on a beach.
It is contemplating the big things in life when you're stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what people like to do, you know.
Right.
But I did like Wild at Heart because it's one of those books. It quotes the Bible a lot, right? And the guy who wrote it, he's pretty religious.
Okay.
He's grown up pretty religious. But he kind of interprets things that have been said in the Bible in a different way, right?
Okay.
Like, for example, he talks about, you know, like us being made in God's image, right?
Okay.
And, you know, we as a society kind of have, most people in their minds, like, have an idea of what God looks like in their head, right? And it's commonly portrayed as, like, God doesn't have an image, right? Like, it doesn't have, like, a body, like a physical body,
right?
You know? And he says that, you know, and he says that when they say that in the Bible, you know, he says that we're made in God's image spiritually, you know, and like the soul and the being and the, you know, what's inside, right?
Yeah.
Like the desires and you know, kind of what people do and think and all that. I'm like, okay, you know, if that was the case, you know, I guess I could see that. And he goes on to saying that, you know, like the wild in nature and everything that goes on is a part of God, right?
Okay.
But he's saying that God is like wild, you know, God is like chaotic, you know, like he doesn't like the image of like the devil of being like good or bad, like black and white, you know. Like he likes the idea of, you know, like nature is just nature, and, you know, the world is just the world, and we are all created in God's image and spirit, and we're all just as chaotic as God, you know. But yeah, it's
okay. Thank you for that book report, Leo. What the fuck are you talking about?
Anyway, the rant's over.
Okay.
Oh goddamn.
Oh man.
But yeah, guy.
Okay, cool.
Fucking hell. The Divine Comedy is
it's a lot funnier.
It's pretty comedic.
It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that interesting that they call like just any story from back in the day a comedy?
Yeah, why did they do that?
Well, probably because they didn't know in the future that comedy was going to be only funny things.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
It's probably true. Goddamn. I don't know. Like, what was the definition back then? Was it just a story? Like, was it just like an act? This guy Shakespeare, like a made up scene.
Are you familiar with Shakespeare?
You know what I am.
You're a big fan of Shakespeare. He always had. There was two types of plays that he wrote, which were tragedies and comedies.
Okay. Yeah.
And
the comedies were just like basically not tragedies, right? Like
I think that was just the definition, that anything that wasn't a tragedy was a comedy.
Okay. Gotcha,
they didn't have to be funny. They just
as
had
long
to
as
be.
they didn't end in complete horrific.
But I think
sad.
some of them did.
Even the comedies?
I don't know.
Damn.
I'm not familiar with all of them.
I don't know.
Let me.
God damn.
Let's run through all the Shakespeare's. Liam. Give me a Shakespeare.
Oh shit. Okay. What's something in Shakespeare? Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. That is a tragedy.
Okay.
Give me another one.
It is. I don't know.
That's all you know?
I keep wanting to think of like Hamlet and shit.
That's it. Yeah. That's
okay.
That's also a tragedy.
I didn't know if that was. Shakespeare.
I never read Hamlet, but I think that's a tragedy too. Okay.
Yeah, get you.
Give me another one.
He obviously wrote the Divine Comedy.
He did not. Dante wrote that. Give me another one. Macbeth.
Macbeth, yeah, I forgot about
Macbeth. He wrote Macbeth.
Yeah.
I think that was a tragedy too. So that's 3 tragedies.
God, so he's just a really tragic guy.
He's really tragic.
He just likes his tragedies.
Or
at least everybody remembers the tragedies. Well, what did he write that's a comedy? Like
Much Ado About Nothing. I think that was a comedy.
Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. I've never heard of that.
A Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Okay, that sounds familiar.
I think that's a comedy.
Okay.
I don't think it ends in death.
It sounds like it would be a wet dream.
Yeah. I remember someone explaining to me that the title Much Ado About Nothing, it's the title itself is like supposed to be a joke.
Okay.
Because I think the title implies that they're much ado about nothing, and it's like they're doing all this, putting all this work for nothing. But I think it comes from like some old English term, like noting, much ado about noting, which is like a English slang for like hooking up. So I think like the official, or I guess like the modern day title would be like Much to Do About Getting Pussy.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha. I see Shakespeare.
Yeah. I don't know if that's exactly what it was, but I remember someone explaining something like that.
I would love it if that's a direct translation.
Yeah. Much to Do About Getting Pussy.
Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
I think that's what it's about too. I don't remember what it's about, but I think that's what it is
Neither
about.
do I. Well, you know what? I'm about to put my brother on blast. My brother Jack. He got a little date. He got a little datey poo. Yeah, this is his first known to me date.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
is he gonna read her Shakespeare?
I told him to.
Yeah,
I told him to. If he doesn't, it's on him. Yeah.
Jack, what are you doing, bud? Come on.
Damn.
Read her Much Ado About Nothing.
There you go. Oh shit. But yeah, no. I walked up to him there the other night, and I was like, "Yo, meow meow," and he understood what I meant, and it was good. It was good. I don't believe he got any mew mew, but he's getting there.
Oh my goodness, Liam, what is this podcast turning into? What are you doing?
My little brother's sex life.
Yeah, apparently.
He was still a minor.
Back to Shakespeare.
Indeed.
The Merchant of Venice. Have you heard of that one?
I don't think so.
I think that one's also... It's either a tragedy or a comedy, but I don't know which one it is.
Okay.
Give me another one, Liam.
Oh shit, I'm on E. I don't
Henry V.
Did he really write Henry, like something titled Henry V?
I think he wrote something called Henry V.
Okay, getcha.
I think he wrote something called Henry the First, Henry the Second, Henry the Third, Henry the Fourth.
Okay.
And then Henry V.
Damn.
But I could be wrong.
Damn. He really likes Henry's.
Called Henry V.
Okay.
I think it's all based on the same person.
Okay.
Or the same 5 people.
Getcha. Just the lineage of the Henrys.
The lineage of Henrys.
Oh yeah. Like when do you stop with like the numbers?
When do I stop with numbers?
Like when does
the proverbial you?
Yeah, the proverbial you.
Okay.
Like let's say like you've made it to 50. Henry the 50th. Like it'll start sounding weird once you start getting to the 115th.
Hey, we got a new King Henry, don't we?
Yeah, that was also another thing.
Is he King Henry?
I don't even know. I was on the camping trip when it happened, and
oh really? I feel like we talked about it.
Oh well,
when the Queen's death.
No,
that's right.
I was on the trip, and my girlfriend was like, "The Queen is dead." I was like, "You're fucking with me." And
did you shed a tear?
Several tears, but for the Queen.
R.I.P. bit.
Oh, sad times. I saw a little post about her and Betty White being the OGs, you know how
The
we...
OGs.
Is Betty White dead?
Betty White is dead. Betty White died
Okay.
earlier this year.
Oh shit! Damn, in the same year. Goddamn.
Do you think they ever met? Do you think the Queen and Betty White ever met?
They were so old. They had to be part of an old people's club, right?
Yeah, they had to have met at some point, right?
Yeah.
It would have been like one of those things, because like
They're the old women of the countries.
they're the old women of the countries, and people would always theorize about their deaths. So
It would. What if she's just chilling in the
Betty
Bahamas
White
right now?
Queen
Yeah.
in the Bahamas.
Yeah. What if they're just sipping
I
on
guess-
some pina coladas?
We never saw the Queen's body. They might have shown it, and just we didn't see it. But as far as I know, we haven't seen a body yet.
Indeed. You know, it would be a little bit different. Well, but would it be difficult to find a doppelganger body for the Queen?
I think she has doppelganger bodies.
Does she?
Well, that was in Star Wars. Padme, she had body doubles in
This is
case
true.
anyone tried to assassinate her.
This is true, so it would only make sense if the Queen of England...
I would, if I was the Queen of England, I'd have a body double.
Oh, yeah. God damn. You know, I feel like it would be tough to find a body double for you.
For
You know?
me?
Yeah. I don't know.
We'd have to make one.
There you go. Just submit them to plastic surgery.
Yeah, just we'd have
Find
to
a guy
find
about as tall as you, and
6'3" guy. I guess we can, with technology, we can just make like a CGI face and hair.
There you
and
go.
Same weight, and just we'll always have to be on screens, but
gotcha.
You know,
Gotcha.
as long as we're both in front of screens, people could probably couldn't tell which one is me.
It'll pass.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I want our lives to be, right? Like, I want us to become so damn famous that that we end up getting CGI'd when
Getting
we die.
CGI screens.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this thing? It was a few years back, so I don't know if it ended up happening. But this guy, he wanted to make a movie, and he was like, the only person who can star in this movie is James Dean.
Okay, I don't
Are
think
you familiar
so,
with James Dean?
I've heard of James Dean. I can't picture, like...
James Dean he's a famous actor who he died in the 50s or something like that.
Okay.
And he was very young when he died. But this director claims that James Dean is the only person who can be in his new movie.
Okay.
And so they were going to completely create a CGI James Dean character
Jesus
to
Christ.
star in this movie.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Did it work?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about this movie since then.
Okay.
I don't know if the movie got made. I think like James Dean's family didn't want to do it because I wonder if he even had a family.
That's a
His
good question.
estate.
I don't know.
Maybe he had like a sister or something.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, did he have any kids? Like, I don't know if he had any kids.
No, because he
at any
died.
point.
He was like 19 or something like that.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
God damn. Okay.
He starred in A Rebel Without a Cause. Just like us. We're rebels without causes.
No doubt.
But we're not going to die.
Nah. I mean, maybe me. But
Well, yeah. That's,
we don't even talk about that.
But yeah, so I don't know what happened with this James Dean movie. I'd like to find out more about this James Dean movie. And also, I'd like to throw my hat in the running. You know, I can do a James Dean thing.
I'm sure you could probably do a great James Dean impression.
I could do a James Dean. You know, if you guys need... James Franco made a movie where he played James Dean. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Did he do it well?
Probably,
Was
I
it
haven't
good
seen
James
it.
Dean? Okay.
But listen, if you guys... I mean, I think I can pull off a James Dean.
Wait, so what is the big thing with James Dean, right?
He was like a super sexy, like hot young... He was like a Zac Efron of the 50s.
Gotcha.
Or 40s. Whenever Rebel Without a Cause came out.
Gotcha. What was he, like one of those greaser guys, you know, that
Yeah,
wore
he
like
was
a
kind of
leather
like
jacket?
a greaser guy. He had like a leather jacket, kind of slick
Okay.
back hair, and he was a good looking young man, and he was like, but then he died in a car accident, and it was everyone was like, he was our favorite movie star, and he died, and
Rest in peace. Did he ride a motorcycle? Because I feel like
he might have.
Okay. Every time I picture a greaser, I picture them riding a motorcycle. You know.
Yeah,
But
he
died in
might
a car
have.
crash. You know. Take it from James Dean. Motorcycles are safer than cars.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works. Oh man, guy. I don't know. What do you ever? Well, if you did, I know you don't want to buy a motorcycle.
Right.
If you did buy a motorcycle,
Right.
what kind of motorcycle would you get? Would you get one of those like old people like big fuck off cruisers? You know, with the big Harleys.
It's too white for me.
Okay. Would you get like that, like a Ducati?
Yeah, I get something like sleek and like Tom Cruise,
Like a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You need like a 1980s crotch rocket. You know.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Oh yeah. totally snazzy. I don't know. Well, because I feel like, hot take, right?
Let's hear it.
I feel like Tom Cruise's motorcycle looked cool in the 80s.
Okay.
But now, like, I just don't like the look of his motorcycle.
You don't like the look of his motorcycle?
Like today, like if that motorcycle was driving around, I'd be like, you.
Yeah, I guess I've never really had opinions on motorcycles. I couldn't even tell you what Tom Cruise's motorcycle today looks like.
Okay.
Let alone in the 80s. But
Gotcha. Well,
I feel like it's more the man than the motorcycle. In Top Gun.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one specifically from Top Gun.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like he owns multiple motorcycles.
He probably does. Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw the new Top Gun movie?
I did.
Remember the part where he's like riding the motorcycle? And it's like a POV of his face, like riding the motorcycle.
It seems familiar, but
it's just really a goofy scene to like include. Just like a shot of Tom Cruise's face
leaning.
Okay, yeah. And he's just having a great time, and I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what? He wanted to show off the motorcycle.
He did.
Damn. I heard that he did a scene, Tom Cruise, where he like hung onto the side of an airplane.
He did. That was for Mission Impossible, either 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like where he actually held onto the side.
He actually held onto the side of the helicopter.
I don't know if it got up in the air.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And he talked about how cold it was. And I was like, yeah, no, that would be fucking cold.
That would be.
Yeah. Because the wind gets extremely, extremely cold when you're
Thomas Cruise.
God bless him and his 5'5" or 5'6" stature.
Ooh, shots fired. I think he's finally starting to like accept his height.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. He's been joked about it so much that he kind of has to, right? He has to lean into it.
Yeah, because I guess I wasn't really looking out for it in the Top Gun movie, but he didn't seem like he was like trying to heighten himself up,
Okay.
Because you always hear about how like
they put him on a stool.
They put him on a stool, or they put him like intentionally put like actors who are shorter than him.
Yeah.
So
goddamn. Rest in peace, Tom.
Yeah. I guess if you're Tom Cruise, you can do stuff.
I feel like that would be more embarrassing than just accepting your height.
Right. Yeah.
And do you think that was his idea, or do you think that was like his director's idea?
His idea.
Okay.
It was definitely his idea.
Because like,
I know that
either way it'd be embarrassing as fuck.
On his movies, he has more control than the directors do. Like in Mission Impossible or in Top Gun or whatever else, the director is just there to film it, but Tom Cruise is really in charge.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fucking hell. That's what we're going to be when we're in movies.
Exactly. We're going to be the Tom Cruises.
Saying, hey, give me a bologna sandwich.
Hey, where's my coffee?
Hey.
Give me.
Bang. Except you'll be saying meatballs.
Hey, come on.
I need the meatballs. Gabagool.
Gabagool. Caprese salad.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, guy. You know what? The only vehicle that I can drive in future films starring me is going to be the Hummer.
All right. It's a party now.
Yeah, I can only drive that. Doesn't matter what it is. If I'm a businessman, driving the Hummer.
Driving the Hummer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm an astronaut, driving the Hummer.
Driving the Hummer in space.
If I'm a nerdy nerd fuck, then
driving the Hummer.
Driving the Hummer. Yeah. If I'm a 12-year-old, driving the Hummer. Oh, yeah.
If you were in Euphoria, have you seen Euphoria?
I don't know if I have.
It's a show about these sexy teenagers in high school, and they're doing drugs and they're having sex, and it's
is it a newer movie?
No, it's a show.
Oh, okay.
I just said it was a TV show.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard a movie. Rest in peace.
It's a TV show, and all these kids, and it's like getting all this. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves this Euphoria TV show.
Okay.
I've never seen it, but
Gotcha. I don't know. Is it like Baywatch for teenagers?
No, because Baywatch they would just have.
I guess there's no sex in that, right?
Yeah, this is like they straight up just like. I think they're all in their 20s, the actors, but they're playing high schoolers, and they're all fucking and sucking and taking drugs.
What do you think of that? Right? Like where they hire actors who are in their 20s, so they're legal, but they're showing sex scenes of what are supposed to be,
It's a very slippery slope.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. It's like, should I be watching this? Because they're technically legal, but also there's supposed to be kids in this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, like, why are they agreeing to that? The actors themselves.
Exactly.
I guess I don't know. I haven't seen the show, so I can't speak for it. I've seen some clips of it online where it's like questionable acting.
Okay.
Like there's a scene where one girl is like, I I'm crazier than. She's like talking to her boyfriend. She's like, I'm crazier than you are. You think I'm a psychopath. I'm crazy. I'm insane. Christ. I'm blah blah blah.
Okay,
and I was like, okay, I think you got your point across, lady.
We get it. Yeah. Oh goddamn. Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, that's kind of why like I've never really liked the movies that are starring younger people, right? Or like people in high school or below, just because it's such bad acting, like almost all the time.
Right.
And like I just can't get into it. You know?
Okay.
And like what they do is just so disconnected from what.
Right. Also, you're not a pedophile, so you're not not into that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I like to see them have sex, but like I'm not a pedophile.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they're overage, so
exactly. Yeah.
They're of age.
Oh, no doubt. I watched what was it? Pretty sure. Yeah, it was German. It was a German TV show called Dark. I'm pretty sure it was on Amazon Prime.
Was it spelled D-A-R-K?
It was with like a backwards K or some shit. Pretty sure it was on
Nazis?
So it wasn't.
That's a first.
Yeah, I know, right? German movie, not about Nazis.
Yeah.
But it took place in Germany. It was about like some kid who goes missing, right? And then
that happened a lot in the Nazi days, Liam. Let me tell you,
a lot of kiddos. Oh, goddamn, some very specific kiddos.
Ooh,
rest in peace. But yeah, no. Yeah, and then like every 33 years, like some weird shit would happen, and they were trying to figure it out. Like people would go missing, right?
You
like
know what was going on
years.
in 1933, Liam? The Nazis.
The Nazis caused it.
Yeah.
They the farthest back they got in that show was like 1950 something.
Okay.
So it was in the 50s, but it primarily took place in the present. You know, like 2019 or 2020, whenever they filmed it. But yeah, no, it was a good one. I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah, because they had actors the same sort of thing that were teenagers in the movie, but they were adults. You know, and they were just fucking and. I was like, ooh. And it made me thought of the same thing.
Yeah.
It was, It made me feel a little uncomfortable. But,
right.
You know, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
That's what movies are for, Liam.
Gotta make you feel weirdly uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah. Fucking hell, those Germans, you know.
Those Germans. Well, they're allowed to do it.
Hey, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt,
if anyone's allowed to, it's the Germans.
Oh yeah. Well, there's this one lady in that as well.
She had big tits.
Well, actually, she had no tits because she was a guy. But she was a guy prostitute who was sucking the dick of the police chief's husband. So the police chief was a chick, right? And she had a husband. And the husband ended up, somewhere along in the marriage, ended up going to this prostitute who was a dude, but who looked like a chick. And he would get his dick sucked.
Was it played by a chick, or was it played by a dude, or was it played by a transgender person?
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But that I remember that scene happening. I forgot that prostitution was.
Scene?
Well, so there was never a blowjob scene about I forgot that prostitution was legal in Germany. You know, I was like, why isn't she being arrested right now? Like she's like stating that she is a prostitute and that she sucked her husband's dick, right? But like, yeah, no, she can't do it because in Germany it's legal. You know, prostitution's legal. Yeah.
So was she transgender in the show, or did she just look like a man?
I don't know. It was so she looked.
Did you watch this in English?
She was transgender. Yeah. So it was English dubbed.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it. It was actually pretty well done. The dub most of the time.
Blowjobs.
They're exquisite. They really got the motion right. It was
the
perfect.
angles right.
Oh, no doubt. Fucking hell. But no. I forget what I was talking about. Ooh.
About how well the show was made.
The dub was good. Yeah. Most of the time I don't like the dub in movies and TV shows. Just because it sounds weird. Like they get some. It sounds off, right?
Right.
It was well done.
Right.
It worked. Yeah. How did you feel about like TV shows growing up that would you get like Pokemon and like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, where when they talked.
I didn't really watch any of the Pokemons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, when they talked, right? I think it was made to look like they were actually speaking English, but like their mouths would never quite line up. Okay. That always bothering me.
I know it's a common complaint about film. Well, like in a lot of the old timey kung fu movies.
Yeah.
The Bruce Lee movies or Jackie Chan or whoever, they would say their dialogue in Chinese, but then when they wanted to bring them to American audiences,
they would just dub over it.
So it's like their mouths wouldn't be saying what the English person was saying at all.
Exactly. And well, it's like that's the thing too, right? Because I'm sure whatever they're saying probably sounds really cool in Chinese or whatever language they're speaking. Right. But when they dub it over, they put it with some funny sounding guy with an accent.
Right.
And it's like that. It no longer sounds cool.
All right, Liam, move your lips and I'll dub you. Look straight into the camera. Start moving your lips.
Okay.
I'm a fucking idiot. That was actually that's how you do dubbing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Old man guy. Yeah, I don't know. It always bothered me a little bit. But fuck, I know that you're like a connoisseur of getting things like that. Nice, right? In films and stuff, having it all lined up, like a straw still being in a cup after a cut.
Right.
Yeah. I never noticed shit like that for the most part. Sometimes there's something, but most of the time, no.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a famous scene in Game of Thrones where they left a coffee mug on set or something?
Yeah, I think it was like a Starbucks cup or something.
Okay, got you. Do you know what scene that was?
I don't know. I never watched Game of Thrones.
That's right.
Not a fucking nerd.
I am.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You loser.
Ooh. I want to rewatch that. I want to get it on CD.
Are you gonna watch the new House of the Dragon?
So yeah, I was talking to somebody about that recently, actually, and apparently it's supposed to take place like before like Game of Thrones.
It is taking place before Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Who thought, Liam? Who would have thought that Game of Thrones takes place before our lives, right? Who would have thought that there would be a show even before that?
God fucking damn the mindfuck.
What are the chances that something you can go even further back in the past, Liam?
It's a paradox, is what it is.
It's ridiculous. I never would have expected to see something like that.
These fucking millennials.
Something take place even further in the past.
Even further in the past of a fantasy setting.
It's ridiculous, Liam. Yeah. It blows my mind.
Oh, what you gonna do? Well, yeah, that always confused the shit out of me as a kid with Star Wars. The timeline of it all.
Right, because it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
It does.
But then the prequels take place even further long ago.
Yeah.
In the same galaxy.
Yeah. But they were made sooner.
Right.
And it was, it fucked with me.
Right.
It fucked with me. I got it now, I think.
You got it now,
I think, yeah. Wait, so were they made...
Who's they?
In a backwards linear fashion. The Star Wars movies. Yeah, so... like episode 1,
So it starts with episode 4. But it wasn't called episode 4 when it was released. It was just called Star Wars.
That's right. That fucked me up even more because they went... Yeah. Because they started like from the middle, right?
It starts 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, and then
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then 7, 8, 9.
Gotcha. Why the fuck did they do that?
Because George Lucas had a story he wanted to tell.
Gotcha.
And then after he told the story, he was like, you know what? I want to tell what happened before the story.
Gotcha. Goddamn George Lucas.
That son of a bitch.
That motherfucker. I mean, as a kid, I just watched it in order, timeline.
So you knew who Darth Vader was?
Yeah.
You'll never get to experience that, Liam.
Or maybe I didn't originally, because when were the Star Wars, the more recent ones made, episode 1, 2, and 3?
Those were made during our childhoods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Maybe I saw the older ones first. I don't know. But if I did, those were made... I feel like they stopped making it like 2003 or something like that.
2006, I believe, is when episode 3 came out.
Oh, shit. Okay, then I definitely saw the older ones first.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. But I watched a lot of Star Wars.
Ooh.
Even though, like, as a kid, like, I didn't completely understand all of it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's a good... listen, Liam, when you're a kid, All you want to see is weird aliens and
swinging
robots
around some
and swinging glowy sticks.
Exactly, and
That's all
using
you
magical
love.
powers. You know?
Magical powers and swinging glowy sticks.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. What do you think about tattoos that relate to things like Star Wars and
Like a
stuff
Tatooine tattoo?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking hell. But yeah.
Do you know what Tatooine is?
Tatooine is a planet.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one. Tatooine is. Let me guess. Right. Tatooine is Padme's home planet.
That is Padme's home planet. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm living. Yeah. When she was all dolled up with the white face and the red dress.
You can't do that nowadays, Liam, let me tell you.
No. So was that her doppelganger when we saw that scene, or was that?
No, that was her, but she had a doppelganger in that scene, I believe.
Okay. Gotcha. I remember that confusing me as a kid. It's been a while since I've seen Star Wars.
Yeah.
Got to rewatch
Well,
it
if
all.
you've seen
make it make sense.
Mine and Bradman Pajama's Star Wars retrospective.
Indeed. Could have been more up to date.
Could have been more up to date on the whole Star Wars thing.
I can't remember if I watched all of that. I might have watched all of that.
You should have watched all of that.
Last. I definitely watched some of it, if not most of it. But yeah.
That's all that matters.
Oh yeah. But yeah, guy. And my girlfriend's back to not watching the episodes again.
Gosh dang bitch.
Kami is what she is.
You
Yeah.
commie fuck.
Yeah. Not watching my episodes and stuff. Oh, gotta love her.
Listen, Liam, we're gonna end the podcast here. Do you have any final verdict on camping?
On camping?
Yeah.
You know, I think, and when it comes to camping, suck the suck and embrace it.
And fuck the fuck.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. What about you?
My verdict on camping is don't do it. It's not worth it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Big peace.
Big peace.